When are we gonna kill somebody? Just take their assholes and rip them open.
Can we suck some dick later?
We need to go to the store and we're gonna get some drugs.
I hear from you.
I could go for some dicks. Some drugs. Get like a line off of the dick.
I hate this already.
But this is a story for another time. As it turns out, there was another story waiting to be told. How genocide saved Christmas, or how a fat fuck can't get a video done in fucking time! Sorry, I'm still stuck in the void of time. Anyway, our story begins a little before the fated day.
Tiny tree, tree.
What the fuck are your Adams doing? You wasn't down there helping me.
It's Christmas, and you haven't put up any decorations yet.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and don't you feel more festive now?
You sons of a bitch!
What?
Look, I don't care if it's Christmas. We're supposed to be at the meeting place, you know, a fight against Pogs in less than like what, 3 hours?
Yeah. Just let me see if I can smoke this tree real quick.
Get in the fucking truck now!
Scrooge. Fine. Spoil sport. You know what? Fuck you.
Fuck you! You! It's me. You put them up to this, didn't you?
Oh yeah, totally. My bad.
Adam, I don't think you're taking our battle against Pogs seriously.
Of course not, dude. It's Pogs. And it's Christmas. The most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah, and this day that Cora chose, you know, the fated day, feels like a long 3 months that has yet to pass. And honestly, I haven't bought a single Christmas present for anybody.
Maybe Christmas doesn't come from a store. Maybe, just maybe, Christmas means a little bit more.
Did you just quote the fucking Grinch?
I just quoted the Grinch.
That's it! Give me that! Get in the fucking truck with your Adams! Now!
Shumbo, you're gonna get coal for Christmas.
Adam, if you bring it to a single word from any Christmas song, I will blow my fucking brains out!
I'm gonna go wait in the truck. You can take a moment and cool off. Okay? Cool? Alright.
What the fuck has happened to me? My favorite time of the year is going to now be my most hated time of the year. I'm a mess. What the hell? Did Adam give me a present? I wonder if he got me a present. Well, it is Christmas. Might as well open it.
Ta-da!
Oh my fucking god, it's you!
Season's greetings from your friendly neighborhood serial killer.
What the hell are you doing? Oh my god, you're going to kill me, aren't you?
What?
You were sent here to kill me for not showing up with the battle for Pogs.
Don't be stupid. I don't know what you're even talking about.
Then why are you here?
Well, when I found out you were seeing another girl with scissors, I immediately took action. No skag is going to take my master from me without a few sniffs getting involved. If anybody's going to murder my master with scissors, it's going to be me. I came first. And I called dibs on ya.
You sick fuck.
Oh, I can picture it now.
Okay, well, you have fun with that. I'm going to just go now.
Oh, you're not going anywhere, Master. I had my other self ship me in a Christmas wrap box that holds and ship me just to have you abandon me.
Wait, how did you wrap the box and ship it? And you know, ship it? You know, with you in it? You're the same person!
Look, this isn't about me. This is all about you. And I took the time to get a game all ready for you to play.
Look, I am really stressed out right now.
Oh god, I miss your irritating voice. It just makes me all tingly down there. I can't wait to cut you.
You goddamn pig.
Oh yes, that's the stuff. I'm your good little piggy. I am so emotional.
Make yourself useful and put the damn game in already?
Right away, Master.
I can't believe I'm doing another game with you.
Don't worry, I will be gentle. Sloppy seconds are a bit slippery when wet.
Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair is a visual novel adventure game developed by Spike Chunsoft. It is the second game in the Danganronpa franchise. It was first released in Japan for the PlayStation Portable in July 2012, with a port release for the PlayStation Vita in Japan in October 2013, and worldwide by NIS America in September 2014. The version I'll be playing is a port to the PS4 called Danganronpa 1.2 Reload. It includes the first game.
Oh, my debut brings back so many memories.
Oh, look at Jack, having some nostalgia.
Nostalgia? More like regrets.
Regrets?
So many boys that I could have snipped. So much flesh peeled and hung on the wall. What a wasted school trip.
Similar to the previous game, gameplay consists of school life, which is split into daily life and deadly life sections, and the class trial. In the daily life section, players interact with other characters to progress through the plot. Conversing with characters during free time sections earns hope fragments, which can be changed for the skills that can be used in the class trial. Definitely an improvement compared to the last game where you had to max out a student's report card to gain skills to use.
What the hell is this? Easy mode?
No, it's just a nice change for once.
Yeah, if you're a loser.
Can I finish, please?
Please do, Master. All over me. I want front row seats to the splash zone. If not, I will cut you. Don't miss.
Ew, sick!
You little sicko, Master.
Performing pretty much anything in the game, clicking, examining different backgrounds, talking to characters, even just running around increases the player's level, allowing them to equip most skills during trials. Mono coins earned by finding hidden Monokuma figures or performing well in trials can be exchanged for presents that can be given to other characters during free time segments, helping to speed up the process of completing their report cards. Which, if you do instantly, gives your character a specific skill that can be purchased and shopped. The Deadly Life section, which occurs when a crime scene is discovered, has the player search for evidence that will assist him in the class trial. Obviously, there's a lot more to talk about, but we'll talk about it when we get there.
Let the slaughterfest begin. Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, despair. Die, die, die. Edition. Yeah!
Right. So like the last game, our protagonist named Hajime Hinata arrives at Hope Peaks Academy, the very school that the last killing game happened. The one where Junko was the mastermind. Wait. How is this a sequel? I thought all the Despair Girls took place after the tragedy. I'm all confused.
Stop procrastinating and get to the good stuff.
Okay, well, Hajime is making his speech, the game gets all glitchy, what the fuck, and he ends up in the classroom with the other students where we meet our teacher.
What is that?
It looks like a stuffed animal.
That's right. I am a squeezably soft stuffed animal. Magical miracle girl Usami. AKA Usami. I may not look like it, but I am your squeezably soft teacher.
Nope, I'm out. Nope.
Where do you think you're going, big boy? Master.
There's too much in this world that I've yet to see or witness unless I'm drunk or high.
Chop.
Alright. I'm good. Let's continue. So apparently we are on vacation on this island, and our teacher Usami wants us to relax and bond to grow. Of course, Hajime passes out, only to wake up with a familiar face. Is that Nagito, the servant from Ultra Despair Girls? It is! What the fuck? Last time we saw him, he was the scene where he was saving Monica. I was, prepping her to groom to be a new Junko.
So many questions, so little answers, so much despair and tragedy. Yeah!
Fuck you, Piggy.
When and where? Are you going to take me now? I wouldn't mind mounting you on camera.
We then get a few tutorials like examining things, looking around, etc. Get an e-handbook and learn about hope fragments. Basically what we already covered about purchasing skills and earning by increasing our bond/relationships. We learn we are on an island with no one on it. Planes or boats don't work and there's no way to communicate outside, but there's a market with everything we could ever want. Must be a Walmart. Whatever, we now start to meet the other 15 students, learn of their ultimates like the ultimate luck, photographer, game, etc.
Don't forget me.
Jack, what the fuck you doing?
Kid?
You're not in this game.
Look, Master, this is outrageous.
Yeah,
I signed on an entire season.
sign on to what?
And you're going to say I'm not in this one.
Look, you're not listening, okay? That's not how the game goes. You're not in this one.
How am I supposed to take care of our family?
We don't have a family.
With only 2 games this stupid series, and not this one.
Look, you're gonna be mentioned, okay? You're gonna be mentioned
Mentioned?
in,
How many times?
you're mentioned in chapter, 2.
In chapter 2? How many chapters are there?
6.
What the hell am I supposed to do for 5 chapters?
You're not even in this game, damn it!
How many people do you think like me?
This has nothing to do with you, Jack. This is the integrity of the game.
No, write me back in.
The game has fans that are dedicated to the integrity of the game.
Look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes. I'm dead serious. Write me back in. I know you can do
We
it.
had to hire a completely new programmer just to make scenes for you to be, put inside the game.
Just do it as cheaply as possible. These stupid fans cannot tell the difference.
This is going to,
You know they can't.
this is going to be, a disaster.
Just keep me in. I don't care how you do it.
And I'm here too. Cinderella of the slaughtered flower garden.
So, unlike the first game, there are parts where the game is first person, allowing you to explore, usually inside buildings or around the pool area. Between locations, you are running on the beach. Oh, almost forgot, you have a virtual E-pet to raise and clean up after. Almost like a Tamagotchi. Yeah, remember those? Fuck them. So last student we meet is Byakuya.
Byakuya, a former master. What a lovely shade of black.
You know, I thought we were getting a whole new cast, but here he is, and oh my god, he let himself go.
Byakuya, no! The perfect body of a man! What have they done to you? I will cut them! Make them fall! He was kind of cute though.
You shifted very quickly there.
You know what they say. More cushion for the pushing. Oh, Byakuya, I think I'm falling for you.
I know, you're all kinds of screwy. So after a short meeting, we learned we are on Java Rock Island. However, we can't access the other islands. It even seems this place is a tourist attraction, which is weird how no one else is here. But fuck that, we got to go swimming till the sky goes black and all hell breaks loose. Oh fuck.
Why, hello there! Thank you all for waiting! Long time no see, guys!
Monokuma finally makes his debut, trashes our teacher Usami, breaking her wand, and beats her, and Monokuma begins a killing school trip. Basically, same rules as the first game. Kill someone for a chance to get off the island and get past the class trial without getting caught. Thus, to help us enforce, or should I say, stop everybody from attacking him, Monokuma summons the Mono Piece. And he then proceeds to have them kill one of Usami's mini clones.
Yes, shoot her some more. More holes and more ways to stuff them.
Why do I feel like that's supposed to mean something else?
Because it totally means something else.
Anyway, after a good night's rest, yeah right, we're welcomed by Monokuma's announcement. Oh, and he pops up around too, just to inform us of dolls he's hidden across the island. Basically collect them when you see them to earn coins that can be used to buy items to help with bonds.
Oh, I'll take this one, that one.
What the fuck, Jack? You're spending all my money!
I will cut you.
I'm having the worst case of deja vu. So Byakuya, he wants to show the group something.
Oh my god, this is moving so fast. Byakuya, give me your seats.
What the fuck, Jack? Anyway, Byakuya shows us that where the statue of the beast once stood, now stands a clock, almost like a bomb with days and timer counting down. Whatever, cause that's a misery for another group of kids. I finally get my first free day and have to decide who I want to get my bond up first.
Master, now that my bond is maxed, I'm willing to let you go all the way and let you penetrate.
cheating on me?
No, she's ultimate gamer and kind of
Kind of what? Ha ha ha!
cute and waifu-ish.
Oh, you piece of shit! What does that make me?
Crazy ass bitch that I regret having feelings for.
You thought you were safe to get my engines going.
So yeah, going this blind, I know at some point students will start to die, and that's a whole level of fun factor because I could be trying to get Bonzo up with the character I only have a short time with. I could try to focus on multiple ones, but I'll stay with Chiaki till a report card is maxed before going on to someone else. But it looks like Monokuma has plans for us, so we once again head to the Middle Island Center to watch a show.
Monami went out of her way to erase your memories.
Say what? Wait, huh?
You guys don't even remember how you got to this island, am I right? Well, that's because Monami stole your memories.
So, yeah, Byakuya promises everyone he will lead them and won't let a single one die. After some talks with Mononome, yeah, that's her name now, we get permission to use the building next to the hotel for a small banquet to help grow each other's bonds. Nakato promises to clean the building after losing a drawing for it. But hey, he is the lucky student and loves to clean. After a few more free events, we arrive for the party, but at the entrance, Byakuya demands we be hand searched for dangerous items, because it seems he fears someone might try something. He even has 2 metal cases locked up, one for dangerous items and one for emergencies. Okay, kinda weird, but alright.
Byakuya, you can form a strip search on me. I wouldn't mind a bit of frisking, too. The whole fist! Don't knock it till you try it!
Looks like there's a feast before us, but all the windows have wood and metal plates bolted over them. Hell, even the floor itself couldn't be covered by the whole rug that Nakato brought with him from the market. Whatever though, looks like everyone has arrived for the feast, minus the ultimate gang, so whatever his train is.
Munch, munch, munch. Oh my god. I'm getting wet just from it. Mr. Byakuya. Oh. I'll be the dessert. Just gotta tell my meat too.
Wow! Byakuya confiscates the iron skewers and drags us along to confiscate knives and anything dangerous that could be potential weapons, it seems. He even checks the kitchen supply list and makes note of the iron skewer missing, but guess it's been missing for a long time. So with that little journey, Byakuya locks up the kitchen supplies in the middle case, has Pico guard it in the office, has Chiaki keep watch outside to make sure Monokuma doesn't stop the party. With that said, the party commences, pictures are taken, and it seems all is fun till the damn lights go out. We hear a bear screaming and the lights go back on and we see, oh my god, that's falling down.
I'm sorry.
Seriously? How do you trip and land like that?
Yay! An erotic pose! That's obviously a fan service moment.
Fan service? Oh my. It's so vulgar. I bet it's girls. That's definitely hot.
Yeah, I sure saw this coming.
I'm gonna strike a pose similar to hers. I wouldn't mind doing it if it was for you. Oh, Jack. You're so dirty.
So we see Byakuya's missing, and after a little bit of searching, seeing he hasn't left the building or gone to the kitchen or office, we return to the main hall and start to smell something weird coming from the back table.
What? No! My Byakuya is dead! No! Where am I? How did I get here?
Oh, hi Toko.
Master. Oh, I get it. You took me hostage and you were taking advantage of me.
What? No!
It's okay, Master. No need to be shy. It's what I always wanted.
You're a sick fucking piggy.
Oink, oink, oink!
Look, I'm trying to get through Danganronpa 2.
What? Another one of my games?
You're not in this one, damn it.
How am I supposed to take care of our family, Master?
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
No, I demand you put me in it. I don't care how cheap it is. Our fans are too stupid to know the difference.
This is fucking bullshit. You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it.
What's with all the commotion in here?
Byakuya's dead and...
Wait, why is Master fat? When did that happen? And he's dead! All the blood! Master, no!
Okay, fuck this. I'm moving on before one of them wakes up. So now it's the killing game portion. Just like the last game, we gather clues to be used in the class trial in hopes to find the one that committed the murder. If we don't find the right person, all the others die instead, and the murderer can go free. So some of the clues include a knife with glow-in-the-dark paint taped under the table, the layout of the room, testimonies from several students of what they witnessed and heard, what was in the emergency case, which is pepper spray and night goggles, etc., how several irons were plugged in there along with the AC unit going off at a particular time, the breaker bar being out of reach, a portable stove, and a letter telling Byakuya killing what happened that day, etc. Once we got all the clues, we now head to the class trial at Monokuma Rock. Wow.
Ow, my head.
Oh, welcome back, Toko. Have a nice fall.
Had a bad dream about Byakuya being killed.
Oh, that happened. He's fat, too.
What? He's fat and dead?
Yeah, why not try to see who did it?
Find the scumbag, master. Avenge my former master.
Okay. So we equip what skills we have and which ones we can, just like the first game, we listen to non-stop debates and have to counter with truth bullets that contradict them. You can also use focus to slow down the discussion and help find the correct statements to contradict. But be alert, because if the wrong statement, your health will deplete, and if it's empty, you lose. Don't forget the time limit too. Yes, a time limit. Plenty of time though.
Hurry up. We need to avenge my former master.
Look, there's no rush. I got plenty of time.
Well, I don't anymore. I never even got a chance for Master to have his way with me.
Look, Toko, this is not the time for this.
I never even got a kid. I'm just going to grow old and die.
What the fuck? Seriously? So one of several new features in the game is our brutal showdowns. These take place when a student attempts to refute the player's logic. In these sections, players must slash apart their opponent's argument to gain dominance in the conversation and reveal new information, before using a truth blade to strike through the correct weak point when it appears. A feature I hated at first but kinda liked towards the end. One of my favorite parts during the trial. Anyway, about midway through the trial, we learned that Nagato hid the knife under the table while he was cleaning and used the lap cord to find it in the dark. Thus he begins to show his true colors. His eyes go all crazy as shit. Now that's a Nagato I remember from Ultra Despair Girls.
God, what a creep. Always love despair being defeated by hope.
However, it seems he may not have actually committed the crime and tries to lead us astray purposely to see if we can stick together to learn the truth from the fucking sicko. So Hangman's Gambits are back, but now it requires players to combine matching letters coming in from both sides of the screen before they collide into incorrect matches. I despise this minigame. Some of the words are long to fill. The idea is to fill two of the same letter, combine them, and fill in the blanks, but you can't go out of the order spelling the words itself. In fact, you do one letter at a time. I know the statement is under the floor, but I would do each letter first in order. So most of the time you're waiting for two of the same letters to pop up to combine and fill in the blanks. Worst part is there's a time limit, so you're in a rush. If for example a B runs into like a or U or a letter that's not the same, you take damage, and early on you don't have a lot of health. Fuck Hangman's Gambit. Goddamn piece of...
Seeing my master get so stressed out, maybe I can relieve some of that for you.
No, you stay back there and oink.
Right away. Oink, oink, oink.
So after Nagato again tries to argue with us, we come to a conclusion that the chef Tero committed the murder. He tries to argue he was in the same room when the lights came back on, but if so, he would remember the pose Meikon had when she fell, because he is seriously a pervert. After another goddamn Hangman's Gambit, we enter the bullet time battle from the previous game. Well, it's now known as Panic Talk Action, timing to break through a student's mental defenses. Controls are revised slightly from the last game, and players must now spell a phrase in the correct order at the end of the second. Honestly, when this first happened, I got lucky and was able to beat it on my first try. I did horribly here. Got better later on. The idea is to shoot down his arguments to a rhythm till his shield falls apart. You can use focus to never miss a beat and shoot down the arguments faster. Either way, it's done, with us coming to a conclusion he killed Byakuya with the iron skewer. The one that was missing, which was hiding in a big piece of meat because that looked like a bone.
I'm already eating it! Oh, a bear that eats meat!
Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
What is this? So yummy!
Damn it! That's my meat!
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me...
This is bad!
My! There's something inside the meat! Look what came out!
But finally, the truth is here, Master. Avenge former master.
Yeah, finally. The closing argument, which players feel a comic strip depicting the events of a crime, is adjusted so that players can select panels from stocks of panels as opposed to having access to all the pieces at once, and with that, the case is closed.
Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with... Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right, everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck up. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gas, so there's no way they could have sit. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed, but he had to retrieve that knife, and at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura?
But that's not the end of this story. Apparently, Nagato flat out told Teruto what he was planning to do. In fact, he wanted the murder to be a bigger mystery, and Byakuya being killed was just an accident because Teruto was going for Nagato. Anyway, we learned he was going to school to help his mother, who works herself there to death to support her family, and thus his punishment begins.
That pervert deserved it. No one kills my master but me. I'm all alone.
Yeah.
But I have a new master now, so all is good.
Go die in a ditch, hag.
Hag! Talk dirty to me.
Jesus Christ. Apparently, Usami, I mean Mononome, somehow killed one of the Monokuma beasts, so now we have a whole new island to explore, including ancient ruins that looks eerie similar to the Hope Peak Academy, a restaurant, massive library where Sonia tells us her interest in serial killers, including Genocide Jack.
Gee, another hardcore fan. Why don't you go write some fan fiction already, whore?
Look, I'm putting you in this game, doesn't mean you have to be mean, Toko.
Oh, please. It's obvious she has no life and has to idolize the other me. You heard me. Skank. Go get executed already. Die for no purpose.
Dude, holy fuck, even the game felt that.
That's it. Cry. Cry those crocodile tears and sing a damn song how hurt you are. But bimbo. Freaking slut.
So a diner is discovered along with another beach with a small house on it. Obviously, the most interesting thing here is the ruins with a door that says future on it with a keypad and machine gun armed. Apparently, even the Monokumas know nothing about it because they can't enter. Another mystery to be solved, but hey, time for some more free time and more bonding with the ultimate gamer.
What about me? Who's this bitch?
I'm just trying to max out my bond with her, okay?
Are you cheating on me?
Cheating on you? Look, we're not even dating!
Liar! You're probably doing nasty. You're disgusting. I won't share you, master. Not even in two.
Look, seriously, there's probably more than one freako in this franchise. I'm good enough with just one.
Oh, master. You know exactly what to say.
Oh my god. So yeah, I finally maxed out Chiaki.
Cheating bastard.
Log into cheat code skill, excellent, and her panties.
Slut.
Yeah, I was suspecting that. Apparently, anybody you max out bond with, you get their underwear. What's its purpose? Fuck if I know. Anyway, Monokuma introduced a recreational thing, a arcade game he made. Oh fuck.
Ta-da! The name of the game is Twilight Syndrome Murder Case.
This work is evil. And Monokuma is one of those unhappy beings where one can say it would have been better had he never been born.
Damn, a good one there.
Everyone knows games don't kill people. My other me does.
That's true? So everyone kind of agrees not to touch the game because it may brainwash or something stupid. Whatever, we run into the ultimate gangsters returning home with the yellow envelope. Yeah, he totally played the game, didn't he? Whatever, we get put in charge to get Nagato food. Or, that's right, he got knocked out and tied up because he was freaking people out. Guess I forgot to mention that. Doesn't really matter because we are now going to play that game. Yep, took about a day before we gave in. I played many games in the years I lived on this planet, but this one, the one that I'm witnessing, is by far the worst I've ever played. God help me. So the game is sort of a murder mystery, but it jumps around between days and game, makes it hard to follow, whatever, no really motive here. Soda asked if we would go to the diner with him because apparently all the girls are going to the beach and we want to act like we were too. God, what a horn dog.
Great. Another pervert. Figures there's more than one.
We also witnessed this bitch running from the beach crying. Okay, weird. God damn, Gaming Girl got a body.
Slut?
Oh my god, wait, why is there blood?
Whore? Oh god, and there's blood. Hold it together, Toko. It's only a little.
So guess Akane had a little fight with Nick and Mara because they love to test each other's strength, but then Pico arrived soaking wet. Oh my god.
Skank. Stop tempting Master, you succubus.
Well, it seems the photographer is late, but Soda and I are tasked with going to the beach ahead and prepping things, but as Hajime heads to the beach, he hears Soda scream and the announcement happens, declaring a body has been found. Oh shit. Not Soda, he may be a horn dog, but he's pretty down to earth.
Blood!
3, 2, 1.
I'm back, bitches!
Oh, Jack, thanks for coming.
Oh, I would never miss a chance to come for you.
So like last time, we gather clues like the weapon used, a bunch of empty water bottles in the trash, etc. Oh, and apparently the crime scene is similar to the one in Monokuma's game. Also, apparently there's a hidden command that allows us to unlock the portion of the game for the missing days. And, well, a yellow envelope just like the Ultimate Gangster had. We check his too. Looks like there's a photo with the other students of our class in matching uniforms. Weird. But we didn't have to move on to the class trial.
Yes, find the guilty one and kill!
Yeah, I forgot you were involved in the last one.
Now tell me, my master, who killed my Byakuya?
It was a chef.
Oh, isn't that disappointing? I was hoping it was pretty boy Nagito.
Let me guess, you wanted to cut Nagito, huh?
I've cut him before, and I was sloppy about it. Guess I wanted my own sloppy seconds.
Ew, that's gross. So we learned through the trial the game Monokuma made is based on real life events, for hence the pictures we got from the machine when we beat it. And the photographer's death is inspired by the Ultimate Gangster's sister's similar death. So like last time, we now make statements that object to lead towards the truth. We also get introduced to a new minigame called Logic Drive. It is a snowboarding minigame in which players steer down a logical tube while avoiding obstacles and pitfalls, occasionally choosing between multiple routes based on a question given, in order to arrive at a logical conclusion.
Oh, how boring. When did we get to the killing? Ha!
Well, it seems we're coming to a conclusion that Pico may be the killer. After another goddamn hangman's gambit and of course panic talk attack, Pico begins to act like the serial killer Sparkling Justice did the killing? But that doesn't matter because in truth it was Pico and the serial killer is from Spain and she isn't. A little bit of closing arguments, not bad, right? And finally the reveal.
The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange, the killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they plan to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30. And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house by providing different times. The killer was able to lure them to... Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the... After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately... so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., she was completely unaware that she'd been... Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime, I'm not really sure why. My guess, that's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, but the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house roof. We can assume they carried the bottle in place of showering. They washed, however, they had no choice but to just littering is against the rules, and it would have taken. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid. The killer hid inside the surfboard case. After some time had passed, I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have she made plans to see Mahiru. From the shock and panic of being Hiyoko fled from the... Because of that, she left footprints in the... After Hiyoko left, the killer and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what... Finally, the killer began preparing to... They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they used a small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily. The bamboo sword The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't it. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been. So how about it? This is the truth behind.
Damn, bitch hit a home run, didn't she?
You're horrible.
Blah, blah, blah. Get to the good part. I can hardly contain myself.
The fuck, Jack?
Do it, do it, do it.
So we learned that Pico was the ultimate gangster's bodyguard since they were kids because he's part of pretty much the Yakuza. But apparently he didn't want a bodyguard, he wanted her. Aww.
Tragedy. Time to die, die, die.
You're horrible. Dude, holy fuck!
Yes, stab them some more.
You're a goddamn monster.
Yes, but I'm your goddamn monster.
So it seems the ultimate gangster is badly injured near death, and according to the rules Monokuma laid out, the blackened one is exposed, they will alone be executed, which in this case was Pico. Monokuma has to save the day.
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
I think I would make a killing in this hospital.
You're a horrible being and you should die. So yeah, we lock another island, cause Mononome kills another beast. How does she do it? This one has a hospital, a theater where we refuse to watch Monokuma's movie and take a stupid sticker instead of a bag. Bar/stage called Titty Typhoon. Wow, seriously, might as well call it Titty Twister. A hotel on a avenue with tons of electronics, and apparently the ultimate gangster is making a recovery now wearing a wicked eye patch. Nice, nice. So time for some bonding with Nekomaru because he seems legit.
What about me, Master?
I'm just trying to increase my bond with this guy, okay?
The guy? He has a dick. Come on. Talk dirty to me. I can make it worth your while. Snip.
I'm not going to acknowledge you anymore.
I understand. It's not like I drove you to baseball practice, cooked your hot meals every night, and helped pay for your private school tuition.
What the fuck are you saying?
My bad. I'm not good at guilt trips. But wanna know one thing I'm good at?
Oh, gee, cutting things?
Killing things! And I do.
So Akane, getting fed up with Monokuma, challenged him to a fight, and well, guess that goes horrible.
Disappear! Nekomaru! Nekomaru!
Supporting their athletes.
Oh my god, Nekomaru, like a boss, takes the blast like Piccolo, and cause he's innocent in this fight, Monokuma has to save him and he's rushed to the hospital. Also, there's a disease going around called the despair disease, giving high fever and different other traits depending on you. For example, Nagito has the liar syndrome, Akane has the coward syndrome, and Ibuki is gullible, and all of them have it to the max.
Ooh, I wonder what that would do to the ultimate murderous fiend.
Probably make you normal or something.
That's boring. I was hoping it'd make me really horny or something.
What? Why is that a good thing?
Oh.
So Mikon is left in charge while half the students stay locked up in the hotel while Soda sets up a TV/camera that allows us to communicate. It's short distance, but it works. Wake up in the hospital to find Mikon sleeping with us. Wow. And not that I wasted no time. Way to go, man. Anyway, a few days pass and well, we witness on the screen someone hanging themselves at the Titty Typhoon.
Guess you can say they are well hung.
That was terrible. So we were too late and quickly leave the Titty Typhoon to gather the other students and return.
Attention, Titty Typhooner. Take advantage of our 2-for-1 sale. If you buy one price of tits at the regular price, you get another piece of tits of equal or lesser value for only a penny. Yeah!
Fuck you, Jack.
When and where? I am throbbing with excitement. Can't wait to cut you open.
So 2 deaths happen. We gather clues. Monokuma cures the remaining students because now a murder happened and he doesn't want anybody else to be sick. We even go see his movie.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise and was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change.
It's horrible. I remember watching M. Night Shyamalan's Last Airbender with my left eye and Dragon Ball Evolution with my right eye at the same time while blinking non-stop.
You sadist. I'll get the popcorn. Pop, pop, pop!
So we enter the trial, and after shooting down statements using the silencer to kill Whisper, several goddamn hangman's gamuts, we come to the conclusion that Mikon killed them both. Oh, and now the panic attack has only a select amount of bullets to unleash at one time before having 2 match to beat for reload. A little bit challenging. Again, I hadn't really had time to get the hang of panic attack at this point, so I barely make it through. Thus, we get our closing arguments.
The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knot. When I went to the hospital with Nikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the screen. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about... That surveillance camera unit was designed for 2-way communication with... That's why I thought the signal originated from the music video. That was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music video and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed, but that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside, and, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music video, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could... With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that... Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
So we learned that Mikan got the disease too, but not only that, she's a real freak that loves to spare.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation. I'm not attracted to girls. This girl with her despairing personality is beginning to soothe my dark soul.
Figures freakos would be attracted to one another.
Too bad she must die, die, die! Yeah! Aiming for the stars. That bitch came in the stars.
Yeah, so we're informed that Nick and Marg is better and waiting at the first speech. So we hurry over with anticipation and...
The name's Nekomaru Nidai!
The fuck?
Kill him in fire!
I'm out. No, I'm out.
Where are you going, Master?
Life is too short for shit like this. I'm going out.
Are we going on a field trip? Is the Master taking me out?
Look, I need a bit of fresh air, so you stay here, make yourself at home. I'll be back. Eventually. Always am. I always am.
Oh, Master, I couldn't possibly oblige.
You would do what you're told, piggy!
Oink, oink, oink.
That's right. Deuces.
I'm bored now. Time to chop up some pretty boys. Kill, 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 kill!
And that's how genocide killed Christmas. I mean, saved Christmas. And children, that's it for this tale for now. I'm still trapped here, by the way. I bet you that fat bastard won't film a part 2 anytime soon. In fact, I bet this very episode won't even be uploaded by Christmas. Hell, not even after. Who fucking knows?